Home is where it all began, and home is where we start off the end. What's going on, guys? It's Cinders here, and welcome back to another video. For this video, we're going to be doing episode 65 of the Pokemon Sword playthrough, and the final episode of the series. In the last episode, we tied up some loose ends and completed the rest of the restricted sparring at the dojo. So there's only one more thing that I haven't necessarily showcased. So I ain't gonna show it all, I'm just gonna show the strongest part. And I'll get to that in a second. But before I do, two things. First of all, I hope you're enjoying the series so far. If you are, fantastic. Feel free to drop a wee like, a wee comment down below. It helps the channel continue the way it is, but develop in the future. Now for the last time in the series, let's get going. The team are here. This is my main file, but we have all of our team members: Ruination, Nemesis, Midnight, Steelwing, Richter, and Cinders, of course. All level 81 for some reason, and there's not much changed about them. All of their Dynamax levels are now 10, which I didn't realise was not the case before. But I forgot how terrible of a nature Ruination has. That stings. But yeah, the moves are exactly the same, but they can Gigantamax now. Nemesis can, Steelwing already could, you've seen that on camera, Richter can, and of course, Cinders can. So they are all ready, and they've all got items. So I've got the leftovers for healing, expert belt for coverage, never melt ice for just a stronger stab move. Tanky Pokemon needs a tanky item, so Steelwing, who is also an attacker, has the Shell Bell. Richter has the... I forgot the name of the berry, but it increases special defense in a pinch. I don't have Yachi berries. And Cinders with the Muscle Band. That will certainly come in handy. So, what is our agenda today? I said there was only one more thing left to do. Well, the last thing that we haven't necessarily shown off, as we fly over, we go to the Rose Tower. There is something that hasn't been covered yet. So, we've been to the Rose Stadium many a time recently, but here, you've seen me in here once, maybe twice, unless that was off camera. No, I was here when I got the type null. So, here is a challenge, a tournament even. Not really a tournament, it's just a gauntlet. Ideally, you're supposed to do this before the Galarian Star tournament, but I thought, with it being the finale, and it's the last one-off challenge, we'll do it. So, it's the Rose Tower, sorry. Battle Tower even. Thank you for coming. This is the Battle Tower. Can I help you with something? Yeah, I want a battle. What format? We want to do... Ooh, I don't know. Let's do... So both of them are max tier. That's the idea. I wanted to do it max tier because you get to battle someone after the 10th battle, I want to say. I mean, double battle is crazy. We never do it. Let's go double battles. We're gonna bring this team, but we're only allowed to bring 4 of said team. So we need to think carefully who we're bringing. We're bringing Cinders, of course. Cinders is like the star. We can't end the series without him. And Steelwing have been together since day one. I'm gonna bring Ruination for Earthquake, and I will bring... Let's bring Midnight. Midnight's not really had as much love and attention as the rest, despite the fact that it's a happiness Evo. Then off you go. So I said I wasn't going to show all of it. I had meant to become a flower arranger, but I ended up as a boiler maker. Okay, Sil, what have you got? You're already copying me. Ooh, that's a bit loud. Okay, that's a bit better. He's just so glaringly loud. So we're gonna... Let's just assess how strong these Pokemon are, because our ones, they're not really EV or IV trained, they're just... When you go in a playthrough, you don't really care what you're training them in, you just want to battle. So they're kind of a mixed bag, every single member. So, I just want to assess what we're facing here, or what we're dealing with here. And as you can see, this team is certainly doing something. All of our Pokemon are now back to level 50 again. But, it's not going to change the fact that these Pokemon are still strong. And then when you take one out, leaves a good opening to fight the standalone Pokemon on its own. Nice one, Steel Wing. So what is the Rose Tower? Oh, Battle Tower. Battle Tower is where you battle so many trainers. I haven't shown this off because we're already in the max, but it's like ranked battles. Start off in the beginner rank, then Pokeball, then Great, Ultra, Master. You've got to work your way up to the top. Okay, let's go. So, after you get to the Master rank, there is a special trainer that you battled. Someone we've met many a time. And I've battled him many a time recently. We can beat him in the Galarian Star Tournament at his strongest. Then here should be a shit. That was a bit. Then here should be a cinch. I couldn't get the words out of my mouth. Yeah, it should be an absolute cinch. Touch wood. So this is gonna probably knock out Cinders. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. First casualty of the finale. And of course, that's not gonna do much. Ruination. Let's go. We're gonna use Will-O-Wisp. And then we'll deal with Earthquake. In fact, no, we'll do Earthquake now. And this is a good time as any to show off G-Max Windrage. I wasn't really going to at first, but then I thought, we've got 4 new Pokemon, 4 new Gigantamax forms for our Pokemon, except we can't see Victor, of course. Not yet, anyways. But I will. But for now, while we're going to win anyways, we might as well just have a bit of fun with it. Look at that, Ruination just... Oh, Heat Proof! Nice! At least our attack is stab. G-Max Windrage! Forgot what it does. It didn't do anything, I think. It's supposed to sweep away... Oops. Sweep away field hazards? Could be wrong. Because it did nothing, that's why I'm going with the notion that's what it does. My phone's charging, so I can't check right now. Be nearly dead. Take that, Bronzong. We are sorted. One battle down, many more to go. So yeah, we haven't seen this battlefield in quite some time either. Oh well, I've had worse days. You took out Cinders and nearly Ruination. You still get battle points. Yeah, we're going to continue. but we don't get to heal, unfortunately, so we can't get comfortable with that one. Alright there. You strong or what? I'm gonna expect a good battle, yeah? Okay, Xatu and Butterfree. If there's many a thing I've learned, is that Butterfree can be dangerous. In the dojo, at least. But this isn't the dojo. So, and it might even still use Rage Powder. I don't even... Yeah, I can learn Rage Powder. Let me use another Hone Claws just to kind of set up. Oh, you have Tailwinds. Fine. Quiver Dance, yeah. It's a good thing Quiver Dance doesn't increase defense. And provided we get the burn, that Butterfree won't have a lot of time to use it. Okay, good. Bye-bye, Butterfree! That's a horrible thing to say. We know the trauma that that episode has caused. Oh! Tripedia! I'm gonna Dynamax. Gigantamax, even. Just because I want the best possible odds to get a Tripedia. And besides, it's a bit earlier than I planned to show it off. Well, we get G-Max Cinders! We've seen it before already, but not our Cinders. Our guy Cinders has come such a long way. Make a wish. I wish for a new playthrough starting soon. Oh wait, there will be. As of this morning, we have just found out that Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green are both coming to the NSO, and you bet I am definitely doing a playthrough on them. Well, I won't say which one, and I won't say which starter. All I'm gonna say is, between that, Pokemon Snap, and Pokemon Stadium, the Kanto fans are eating their hearts out. With the channel, hopefully. As long as you're just enjoying the content. I did plan on doing Coliseum and or XD beforehand, but they will still happen. It's just, for now, I'm going to focus on taking out Mudsteel first. But I'm more focused on whatever's available. Besides, when Pokemon Snap finishes, which honestly, give it another month, 2 months, like max, that'll be done, and then I'll do possibly Coliseum if it actually comes out. But not XD yet. I'll do that afterwards because it's a sequel, and I want to play that on my own for the first time ever, because I've never played I've never played Gale of Darkness before, so I want to actually play that like on my own first, so that I can actually just enjoy my first time experience. I know the game, I know the story, I know all of that, but you only get to play a game for the first time once. Yeah, this one's gonna be absolutely painful. A one-hit KO. Yikes. Sorry, Midnight. Yeah, you have been a thorn in my side, Xatu. No more Tailwinds, but Ruination's not exactly the fastest Pokemon in the world. And we are both physical attackers. I'm taking out Xatu like right now. I would say that was a wasted move, but we are about to attack. Mudsteel. Xatu is gone. You stand alone. And with the effects the effects of stamina, I'm not risking anything at all. Yay! We get stamina! But then you're gonna get unnerved. No, none of my Pokemon have fairies. You got these two anyways. Right, okay. Yes! Mudsley always taking us to town, but it's about time we wrap this thing up. Steel Wing fell straight down, which means it can now get hurt by ground type moves. But it won't matter because we won. So yeah, as you can see, these battles are no pushover. I do like young ones who train their Pokemon up to be strong, like you. Okay. Let's keep going. I say we can't heal up, but we are healing up. It's not like we're not healing up. What's this? You my next victim? I was about to say we had the same theme, but it's not. Cinders and Steel Wing. Right. I think it's in my best interest to Gigantamax Cinders and Drill Peck Graplock. I was toying with doing the opposite, but have Steel Wing Gigantamax, but then we're not going to get the buffs unless we use Steel Spike, which wouldn't guarantee anything, and neither would this, mind you. But it will certainly help. Yeah, because this battlefield has a ceiling, you don't see the fist until it's like right through the ceiling. It's odd. Yep, Cinders can take a little bit of punishment, and now Graplock is not going to. So thanks, Excadrill. You actually did us a favour. Yeah, you could be a bit of a threat. But I forgot who's faster, so I'm gonna... Just gotta do that just in case. Oh, it's faster! Yes, it does! 4 HP! Nice! That is... lucky? I'm hoping Drill Peck will definitely do the damage. Break. Cinder was going down. I'm sorry, buddy. You helped support Steel Wing, so I couldn't have asked for better help there. That's 3 Pokemon already done. And we still have 2 more at our disposal. So let's go with Midnight again. And we know Midnight's faster because it's sent out first. Oh, Phalanx, okay. I don't even think Midnight's gonna have a chance to attack. And I'm certainly not gonna... Oh, never mind. So why are we first? Why did we... Normally stuff like that. Like, if we Dynamax first, we're going first, that kind of thing. We send out a Pokemon first, they're going first, etc. It's weird why that happens. Not got a Quick Claw, it never activated. Weird. Watcher. Okay. Let's keep going. It's getting tough, I'm not gonna lie. It is getting pretty challenging. If I win, would you help me get a hotel room for tonight? I'm so tired of camping. Whew. Okay. Thank God you said that last part. A Butterfree again? This one's a male. Why a second Butterfree? I feel like I'm making a mistake. There's no tailwind. Yeah, I just can't help but shake the feeling that something bad's about to happen. Oh, Stealth Rock, okay. Oh, that's a good way. That's a good. That is a perfect opportunity to test the effect of Wind Rage, because I think it blows away hazards. And let's face facts. You would imagine that. Airstream would do the same, but let's see. I should check it. This removes the effects of moves like. Oh, okay. I'm still going to Gigantamax. And I'm going to use Growl. Gives us both a chance to stick around in case we can't finish off Claydol. Because we know Quagsire would stick around anyways. Big Bird! Go! Cinders. We're not going to have any nasty earthquakes. Why Eerie Impulse? Why Eerie Impulse? What's your end game? Why would you do such a stupid thing? Ow. I prepared for the wrong situation. I certainly prepared for the wrong situation. I assumed that Quagsire was going to use a physical move also, like Earthquake 2, because Claydol with I forgot the name of it. Claydol with Levitate. There we go. My brain's not raining today. Nice one, Midnight. Wind Rage! Good news, we did damage. Bad news, it wasn't. That was a crit! Ah, it did work! Yeah, it did get rid of the Stealth Rock. Okay, Quagsire, your move's weakened. Claydol, you're gone. At least Midnight finally got to attack. Okay, that was actually ideal. So whoever's next, Mamoswine, right? We can do this and do that, and that should be a win. Oh, unless of course Mamoswine just so happens to be the fastest Pokemon on stage, which I thought wouldn't be the case. But you'll pay for that. You will pay for that. And now our Gigantamaxing is finished. We've got to go with the inaccurate moves. However, we have a Pokemon that can single-handedly knock these two out if worse comes to worse. Ruination. With Earthquake. And you think, which one is the biggest threat? Both of them are super effective against Ruination, but one of them, no, both of them can pack a punch against Steel Wing. Right, you're 90 accuracy, you're 100, so you'll have a higher accuracy. We'll go for you. No! I suppose it's not actually the worst thing, unless it's got a Chesto or Lum. Oh no, okay. 3 turns! Woo! So we can't burn Mamoswine now. Who is teeny? It's so small! Oh, what have you got? You have the leftovers, just like a certain someone I know. Let's go for Shadowclaw. And then Steel Wing, and this should be it. Sleep Talk. Ah. Ancient Power. Okay. Just as well as not an Ice type move. But we need to take it out now, like... Yeah, Mamoswine's a beast. If it has, like, Lizard up its sleeve, then that's gonna be a really bad... It's gonna be a really bad move. That was a crit? Really? Well, I know Rest, and I know that Mamoswine's gonna be asleep for another turn. And believe me, the last thing you want is to see Sleep Talk turn into Rest. Believe me, I've lost many a battles because of that instance. Ancient Power again, I am not threatened. Ouch. So long, Mamoswine. Or do you have a garden at home? Even a bit of grass? Please, just let me stay! What a thing to say! Go away! Yeah, we're gonna continue battling. I love climbing up to the top, and I love tumbling down at the bottom too. The man's got his missions. This is a perfect opportunity to bring out Ruination. No, not Midnight. Not Midnight. I'm going to Dynamax so that I can get our defensive wall ready. And we know Ruination will definitely benefit. Bigger! 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 The biggest bird in all of Galar. That is not good. Machines, you're going to use it. We can't just Colossal. Glad I switched. So yeah, can't say. That's it! I'm glad I switched. Press the wrong button! Right. Earthquake, please. And Steel Spike again, please. See that? That's the power of teamwork. And also I thought Earthquake would knock out Colossal. I know it was quiet, but I was checking something. Sorry. Okay. So you're only double weak to ground. Cloyster! I'm actually worried now. That Cloyster can do a number. Actually, I'm very worried. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just hoping. What? Yeah, Frostmoth! The only Pokemon I know that can easily handle Cloyster is our Frostmoth. And even then, its defenses aren't exactly anything to write home about. Oh. Okay. I think I used Rock Slide, didn't I? Or did I use Earthquake? Yes! Oh, Frostmoth. Okay, that Cloyster is going to do a number on us. Imagine if it used Hail and then Icicle Spear? There's two words I can think of for a situation like that. Skill Link! And it is a nasty ability to go up against. Great one to have, but nasty to deal with. Yes, I could have theoretically. The guy's like that. I never thought of that. Nice the idea though. Ow. Giga Drain. Huh. Could have taught my Frostmoth that move. Speaking of Frostmoth, let's bring you back out, Midnight. Oh, I say back out. Struggle Bug. And Drill Pick. You're withdrawing, which means you're still going to get hits. Doesn't matter how much damage it does, it's still going to get hit. I mean, it's still a fire type now, but it's not going to have enough time to use Burn Up on my watch. Welcome back, Cloyster. Yeah, Colossal is a bit of a threat. We're taking it out right now. It could do a number on Midnight if left unchecked. Now you're what are you trying to do? Make your mind up! Do you want it raining or hailing? Mind you, we're not going to take any damage. Okay, we're done. I think that's battle 6. And down I go. All the way down to rock bottom. Yeah, I think that's battle 6. Yeah, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going until we find this trainer. You're coming to my gig tonight, right? You'll buy tickets, right? I would have if there was one more episode. Bolton and Rotom. Here's what we're gonna do. The last time, I switched Cinders. This time, I'm switching Steel Wing. Let's go for Max Knuckle. And switching, of course. I want that fireball to have its own Pokédex entry. It says it's got a mind of its own, yes, but I want to know more. Hey, easy enough. Okay, that did hurt. But this is gonna hurt more. And now Cinders is gonna be faster than Bolton, faster than Ruination. And at that point, Ruination is gonna do a nasty Oko with a critical hit, Shadow Claw to Rotom, hopefully. Even if it's not a crit, I have every bit of confidence that it will not fail. Even with the Will-O-Wisp. Ruination, I have every bit of confidence in you. Yeah. You know my Pokemon pretty well, if I may say so myself. Dracozolt, or Dracozolt, as it will probably be called. That's Noir. Well, what do we do in an instance like this? We beat up the big nasty. No. Take out Dracozolt. Then Shadow Claw. And then you have a Quick Claw. Bolt Beak. Nice one, Cinders. Big target, easy hit it. Nah. Okay. I'm expecting great things. Hex, uh-oh. Because we're burned and we still survived. Okay, great. But what are you up to? If that Quick Claw doesn't activate, and we do get the chance to knock out Dusknoir with Pyro Ball, that should be a big help. Because I ain't gonna lie, it looks great. It looks absolutely fine for us. But I'm still worried. I am actually a bit concerned. Yeah. Oh no, it did work! No! That's... Oh no! That Quick Claw. I don't even know what Bolt Beak is. I think it's physical. I think it's physical. That is actually... Oh... Sorry, I'm checking Bolt Beak before I do anything. None of my attacks are good against Dracozolt. I need to take out Dusknoir. The user stabs the target, so it's definitely physical, which is not great. Come on, Midnight. Oh no. Oh, yes! Yes! Take that! Oh, I'm still not greatly confident. Right. Now, the real fight begins. We gotta use our strongest attacks here. There we go. You lost. That was a close call. Please, you gotta buy a ticket. I've got so many left over. You should go to Rhymes concerts in Paldea. I hear they're quite a scream. I got off at the wrong stop on the monorail and somehow ended up at the battle tower. No problem. Oh, my Lotic. And I just realized I've got nothing great against water types. Oh dear. And we don't even have Leaf Barrow. I want to keep this somewhat vanilla. I don't know what to do. Take out my Lotic. I know how bad my Lotic can be if left unchecked. I think Kingler could also be a pretty nasty threat. It's not easy. This is by no means an easy feat. You are faster? How are you faster? Is Cinders really that slow? That can't be right. Oh! Shoot! This is problematic. Like, this is a very big problem. Oh. Oh, right. It's times like this where we go for broke. Icy Wind. Then Drill Peck again. I think we might lose. And I'm not even trying to say that to build up tension. I literally mean I think we're going to lose. Unless you've got like 2 Caterpies in the back, which what are the odds of that? Turtonator. You're not going to be slower than Ruination. And even if you are, this Kingler is going to do more harm than good. Yeah. Overheat. Ah! This is not going well. Yeah, it's a lost cause. Oh, you just rubbed salt into the wound. Yeah, GG's. This is a very tough challenge. We got to battle number 8. Wrong stop or not, I had fun. I guess it's good to take a breather now and then. Okay. Oh, that's a shame to see. We'll look forward to your next challenge. Okay. So I'm going to come back, either when I've gotten to the 8th battle, which is probably going to be the case, or unless the trainer miraculously appears, because it said every 10th battle, but that was only 8 battles, so I'll see you back on the 8th battle. And we are back. Now, we have lost so many times, it's unreal. We've also won many battles. We fought the very trainer that I was alluding to, and only just lost. So, Eek, did you just think I was too self-conscious? So I'm not sure, because it's not 10 consecutive battles to see him, it's 10 wins, or 9 wins, and you see him on the 10th. So I could battle 6 times, lose on the 7th battle, or win 6 times, lose on the 7th, and then the next time it'd be a few more battles before I see him. So I don't know how many it's been since. I'm going to show these fights just in case. We would like to continue, yes. That's not you. We just beat you. Don't blow my cover. I'm part of the international police. Here on a lead about a certain case. Oh. Oh, come on, that's not fair. I've accidentally alluded to it as, but come on, this is a... it's just over 6.5 years or so old game. We know who it is here. But if you don't, I won't say anything else. Okay, Crawdon can be a pain. I have fought many Crawdon and I know they can be a bit of a pain. Remember Kingler? Yeah, crabs are scary. And so are crawdads. Okay, protect yourself. I really wish I brought Richter out. Oh, that reminds me, I completely forgot to say. With the countless losses, I changed up Cinders' moveset. No more double kick, it's got low sweep. No more quick attack, it's got iron heads for steel spike. No more growl, it has bounce for airstream. Yes, I said I lost, but that change in moveset had actually made it much more cleaner, shall we say, to win. Like, we didn't suffer as many casualties, so to speak. However, we're not exactly invincible, but we are going to try to really get this going. The other team members have got the same movesets. I almost gave Steel Wing Ironhead too, but Steel Wing's signature move, if you will, would pretty much be Steel Wing. And I don't mean a Scorbunny, I mean this Scorbunny's signature move. So yeah, Cinders is the one that needed the most updated moveset, and for support of his team members, which is why Cinders has a different moveset. Still got Pyro Ball. The rest of the moves are all different. And we are going to try and take out his Gyarados. And I know I could attack Pyukumuku, but it's actually the safest Pokemon to be around. We'll have innards out, yes. But as long as we don't do anything to it, unless we know it's a secure victory, it's safe enough to leave out. I have used Pyukumuku on my team before in Pokemon Moon. That was a crazy fiasco, by the way. And I'm telling you this, one day if I do another playthrough, if I do a playthrough of Pokemon Moon on the channel, Pyukumuku is going to join the team. Yeah, I'm not actually joking, I will actually bring it. Swagger! Yeah, Dynamax birds. Or Dynamax Darks. Oh no! No! Not my low tech! What is your attack stat? 3. Okay. 1 speed. 3. Okay. We need to really attack my low tech. You can protect all you want. I am not going to attack you. You little bundle of fun. Mind you, Pyukumuku is one of the slowest Pokemon out there. Doesn't have a lot of coverage when it comes to attacks. In fact, it's only got counter and air quote, really. It's got signature move and purify. It's got innards out to do damage. It's to love! Look at him! He's adorable! And I knew it instantly I wanted him on the team. Right, now we are in the counter range, if you will. We've got the rocky helmet, okay. Yay! Okay, so it turns out it just affects the attacker. I don't know why I thought it would affect every Pokemon in the field. I don't know, but still, at least we won that fight. With only 2 Pokemon. Ah, I'm all flustered. How am I supposed to follow leads now? The Pyukumuku, you can do anything. It's got a fist in its mouth, for God's sake. It's gonna punch criminals and use toxic on them and not purify them, probably. You're not who I'm looking for! People always seem shocked to find out that I'm an opera singer. Guess it must be my face. You're an opera singer? Okay. Electric types are funny. They are really... because of how fast they are. And you never really know if they're going to use Electrify or not. I'm going to switch. It's the safest bet. And I don't want to lose Steel Wing. It's not like Steel Wing can do much against this team, these two anyways. We're going to go for immunity over vulnerability. Yeah. So, whilst we are in the middle of fights, I just thought, I'll do what I always do. At the end of every series, tend to reflect on how the series as a whole went. So this series lasted 65 episodes, and we got everything I wanted to cover covered. I mean, we got the main story, obviously, and the 2 DLCs as well. We got those 2. We had also gotten Stunfisk, who did practically nothing to us. Let's think this one through. Yeah, sorry, Cinders. Oh! Who are you switching to? Jellison, okay. Well, at least you didn't switch. Yeah. Done the 2 DLCs, we've done the Galarian Star Tournament and all its majesty. Done every type in the dojo, the restricted sparring. Basically fought the toughest of trainers, with one more we're about to face. If we win this fight, that is. We've assembled 3 different teams and finally got to use my favourite starter in a main series game instead of just being a DLC team like in Violet. Yeah, we'll just go with Airstream and then Shadow Claw for Jellicent, because I don't trust that Jellicent, it could cause trouble. Delmise always gives me hassle whenever I see it. It's just so strong, it's defensive, it's always protecting and using Shadow Force. But that one was absolutely fine. Yeah. I dare say, during the series, like every series, there will always be some highlights. There are definitely points of the series that absolutely stand out. Evolutions, close calls, shinies, which unfortunately we haven't found many of in this series. Although, the odd time we come to this file, and this file does have the shiny charm. There is 1 or 2 things that could have been done. Like, I hadn't gotten the Gigantamax Melmetal. It's in this file, but not in the other one. Mimicry. I wonder what that ability does, actually. Oh. Yeah, it's been a fun series. To be honest, of all the series I've done, I think this one really went by the quickest. Me. Yeah, I feel like this one went by really fast. It only felt like a couple months ago I started. But here we are now. You're still not who I'm after. There's one thing you really need for battle. A killer sense of rhythm. You're not an opera singer too, are you? There's nothing wrong with opera singers, it's just... You know, didn't expect the last one to be one. Right. I know exactly how I'm opening up this fight. Shift tree will definitely use fake out. And even if it doesn't, we're still going in for the kill. Granted, I should have used Airstream, but... no more, none of those ifs or buts right now. I did try when doing the series. You know me, whenever I do these, likes to fake out. Whenever I do a series like this, I try and bring out the best of every Pokemon, or showcase as many as possible. I've done the evolutions, I've done the theme teams. The thing is, and I'm not sure, right? I suppose if I ever did a Lola, there's the Battle Royale where I could use different teams. Gen 6, there's the Battle Mason, and I'd rather use a competitive team for that rather than a new team that's just like made up on the spot. Gen 5 has the Battle Subway, which I might have gotten away with. Gen 4, I don't know why I'm doing this backwards, by the way. It sounds odd. There's Battle Frontier in Gen 4, which you could definitely get away with making a custom team if trained up well. Goodbye, Shift Tree. Gen 3, or more specifically Emerald, has, like, and I'm being biased and say this probably, the best goddamn Battle Frontier there is. Although, I have got nothing better than silver symbols. But I do try. I try my best. Here's what we're gonna do. Boom. And boom. Or in Ruby and Sapphire, there's just the Battle Tower, which I have gotten the ribbon for with Absol. Because the AI in that isn't as... It's not as thorough with his movesets. In the Pokemon it picks, I remember in one of the Master Battles, I fought a Dustox, of all things. I know! Dustox! It's an easy win. And you do face your legendary, but mostly it's Reggies and the Latties. But anyways, Gen 2, we're talking about Gold, Silver, Crystal. I don't think there's anything, actually. No, not really anything. Gen 1, there's not really anything either, apart from maybe tying up loose ends with the legendaries or something. No, I suppose you can argue with that too for Gold, Silver, Crystal. I lost the rhythm. Slow tempo throws me off. Slow. I'm just glad I won that one. Please let this be the trainer now. It must be by now. No. Join the legions of my fans. No. So we have ourselves Lapras and Ice Cube. I wonder when this next trainer comes, because it's very random. Right. We need to get rid of the no ice, but it'll eat up the max move and I don't want that happening. Ice Cube in this generation is what Mimikyu was in Gen 7. The perfect disguise user. Because in Gen 7, Mimikyu never took damage when its disguise was busted. I miss that. I really do. I absolutely miss that feature for Mimikyu. Still good disguise. Takes like, I think it's an 8th damage? Over me. Right, how are we? Oh, you know Dragon Dance! I like Lapras. Pretty nice Pokemon. And I also do usually run a Lapras, with Dragon Dance, if not for attack, then for speed. It's just, Dragon Dance is such an exclusive and powerful move. I say exclusive, I mean Larvitar, Charmander, even Trico can all learn Dragon Dance. Right, I'm gonna attack you, Lapras. Plans have changed. Uh-oh. Oh! I didn't know you could learn Ice Waterfall. I thought it was Lapras. Ice Cube is such a weird Pokemon. I've never used one before because I mostly play Sword. Or I do have a shiny one in Violet actually. But I've never used one before. Such a weird Pokemon. It just looks like a penguin with a block of ice. I don't even mean a Pokemon. I mean penguin, an actual penguin. Apart from the little blue triangles on its sides, if you didn't see its head, would you really think it was a Pokemon? Oh dear, it's Mandibuzz. Oh, Shiftry's back! Let's use Airstream. In fact, wait a minute. Yeah, we'll go for Airstream. Just in case, we'll use forgot the name of the move. Drill Pick. No fake outs. Fine, okay. Goodbye, Shiftry. Okay, I didn't know Mandibuzz got weak armor. I never used Lullaby or Mandibuzz. I was always Rufflet Braviary, and even then, the only time I used Braviary, well, there's two instances where I used Braviary. The first one was in White 2, where it's static, it's got a hidden ability, and it's only level 25, so it's easy enough to get. And the other instance was in Violet, the very first time I played it, where I actually got a shiny Rufflet, because it was my first time dabbling with Mass Outbreak. I didn't even have the shiny charm. I found a shiny, and it wasn't on the team for long, it was on it for so long. Hey, I wasn't supposed to become your fan! Yeah, I missed one then. It's actually my first shiny in Violet. I only used it until we got a full team of new Pokemon. You're still not who I'm looking for. I sense that. I've seen you at the station. You know what? I've seen you as well. Hey! Cinders! I am so happy I get to show this on camera. Oh! Okay. That changes everything. I'm gonna switch, because I do not want anything bad happening to my Steel Wing. Originally, I was gonna target the other Cinderace, but after seeing that air balloon, everything's changed. We're going straight for Ninetales, getting faster than the other Cinderace, and just seeing how much damage we can do. The only issue is, we might just have to use Rock Slide, because if we use Earthquake, and my Cinderace might not take the hit well. Hey, we have two Pokemon with Blaze. Oh no. Actually, during one of my losing attempts, I did fight a Cinderace trainer who I lost to. so I can't be as mad. And it had Libero, so it can happen. And the sad thing was, I got it from, got it from Wandering Spirit to Ruination, and I was so excited to give it a try. But a Sableye decided, it's not gonna happen, mate. And just took it out before it even got the chance to change into Rock type, because the only other move it had was Rock Slide. I never got to see a Rock type Ruination. My plan was to use that on Cinders, sorry. But I didn't think it would do the damage, and I'm not risking Rock Slide missing one or the other. Cinderaces are frail, but they are by no means pushovers. I mean, come on, my favourite Pokemon, it's a mascot. Although Nate Cinderace is a different ballgame altogether. I've already talked about that already in a previous video in the series, actually, and a couple other videos on the series. The show, the channel. You want to protect? Fine. But I want to survive. So we're faster, and we're plus 2 attack. You could be okay with leaving Shuckle as is, or we're probably better off taking out and out. Depends on what's next. I know I've said it before, but I really want to know what that thing is on Ruination's tablet feature. I think we all do. Now you probably have heat proof. Still, even so, you've got to go. Yeah, you definitely have heat proof, otherwise you wouldn't have survived that. If I know Shuckle, it's going to use Protect. So just in case, I'm going to use Bounce and Earthquake. Whee! Oh wow, 6 damage. And we got 2 extra HP from that. Right, let's use Bounce and Earthquake, just in case. Okay, you're not using Protect, so you still might protect from Cinderace's attack, but you're certainly not gonna protect yourself from this, but you're still gonna survive. I like how the little effect is still on Cinderace's side, even though he's not on the field! Okay, that was a slightly stronger Gyro Ball. Slightly. This could be it. Ah, no Protect either. Oh, what are you doing now? You're healing up, okay. Hey! Okay, you're not doing yourself any favours. We will heal up 1 HP at a time. I say we're probably falling for a trap, but let's go for it. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen, but I just went, you know what? Go for broke. That's the second time I've used that phrase in this episode. It's going to be a long video. But one worthy of a finale. Right, come on, let's go! No! Thank God it did not use Guard Swap. Not Guard Swap, Power Trick, I think it's called. Yeah, is it Power Trick? The one where it switches its defenses with its attack? Yeah! There we go! Go, Cinders, go! Woo! Ow! What a surprise. Children learn and grow so fast. Right, next opponent. It's got to be him by now. Finally, there we go. Our guy Leon is here. Looking back at when I first met you in Wedgehurst, the path of this feels, well, short in one way, and long in others. Allow me to be the one who faces you in the greatest ever match here at the Battle Tower. I lost to him the last time, but not this time. He's brought Dragapult this time. I am going to Gigantamax? Gigantamax. I was wanting to say Dynamax and then Gigantamax, so I called it Gigantamax. Wait, what did I use? Did I use Airstream? Just no chance. I want to use Airstream! Yeah. I know Rillaboom can take Cinders as hit. And I think the last time I fought Leon, I never had this. No, I did have the improved moveset. So come on, this is the final battle. Final battle. I am nervous. I'm not going to deny that. I am well and truly nervous. His Charizard has max overgrowth, which does Oko complete health, a full health Runorigus. So it's probably Silver Beam has. Plus it sure has a Power Whip. Rillaboom, you're out of here! I don't actually know Charizard's moveset. I would obviously be cheating if I did. But he's got Inteleon and Rillaboom. You know what that means, don't you? He stood to have Cinderace on his team too. I don't know why he never talked on me. He used Rillaboom last time actually. And then here he goes, he's got an Inteleon as well. Oh, Inteleon's what we were expecting. So he could still have a Cinderace. Well, obviously, he won't use it now. Because he's always going to have his Charizard, doesn't he? Oh, Steel Wing! Nice! Kinda sucks though, because I used... Yeah. No! Oh no! We had one more turn! One more turn! That's all we needed! One more attack! Oh, God. I am so annoyed about that, actually. I am so annoyed about that. Oh no. We ain't winning this. This is such a difficult challenge. This is not fair. If we had got one good rock slide, we could have won. Could have. We had the tools to win, but luck was certainly not on our side. Yeah. GG's. This video's not finishing until we beat him. That being said, I'll just cut to when I'm back at him again. He's got a... I don't know what the berry's called. Charty berry, that's it. That... I am... Yeah, I don't even know what to do, because now I've got to do that all over again, and I need to rethink how I do this. Oh, sorry, I missed that part. Yeah. I'm gonna have a look over the team, see if there's anything else that needs changed, and I'll see you when I get back to Leon. Okay, so after losing to Leon 4 additional times, plus many times losing to trainers and doubles, I decided to dabble with the single battles. And I forgot to show this the last time, but I can show it off now. So occasionally, you will face a trainer that will Dynamax their Pokemon. I can't remember what it was last time, I think it was Ninetales? Maybe? I can't remember, it was a while ago, but yeah. He's got a Surfetch, and he has Dynamaxed it. Which obviously makes it stronger. Or its moves stronger. But nothing Cinders can't handle. I've swapped about items, so Cinders has the Assault Vest, the way he should. Scorbunny has Cinders' Muscle Bands. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot, we brought the same three. We've got Cinders, Scorbunny, and Ruination. Just we do not have Richter, I'm afraid. The single battles have been a bit hit or miss. I'm still losing, but I'm also feeling as though I have a little bit more control in the situation. He says as Cinders goes down. So yeah, it's been okay. I got a PP max at one point after completing so many battles, which was interesting. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, especially at this late stage. So, I don't know if Leon will be next, but just in case, I'm still recording, just so you can see that battle. But our department goals, they won't look leniently on this loss. Took me a second to realise what he said. So, yeah, let's see who's next. Okay, still not Leon. I'm gonna cut to when we fight Leon again. So, I will see you all in a bit. Hey, the man himself. Yep, come on. Let this be a winning attempt. Please! Yay! Cinders on Cinders! See, before I battle, I want to check something. I'm just going to let this play about, just kind of change cameras, just to kind of see if we'll get one Cinders and another on the same frame. I suppose that, but that's not what I was after. Yeah, like that, but... nah, that's fine. Right. Let's finally win this. I'm actually nervous. So I've got Gigantamax in the race. He probably does too. The anime doesn't lie. Except for a couple of things. Keep tuned right on, but that's beside the point. Okay. That I can manage with. Right. Let's use Airstream so that we know we're faster than pretty much anything that he throws at us. Then he might get a critical hit. Sucker Punch, which might not give us anything. Yay! Anything to work with is what I was about to say. If it's Rillaboom, I have to use Airstream again. Then I might get away with it, I don't know. Right, PDR. Max Knuckle. Maybe we'll get away with it. Maybe. Because Charizard is a special attacker. So using Steel Spike would only help with this fight and not the upcoming Charizard fight, which I'm... Oh god. Don't even know what I can do. I'm actually worried. I am petrified. Maybe if we can get the flinch. Or total knockout! Nice! Charizard's next, and I do have a plan. Bounce. We might even get away with a paralysis. If we can survive one max attack and use bounce twice, then it's a good chance of winning. But I'm really worried. We're faster, that's good. We dodge one max attack. Strike, okay. You're planning on slowing us down. I didn't do as much as I thought it would, but... Okay, Cinders, great. One more. All we need to do is avoid one more attack. Max strike again, we know we can handle it. Maybe that could be the thumbnail. Cinders standing up against Gigantamax Charizard. So, we do avoid Charizard's next attack. It's barely survived. No, we don't! Oh, Cinders. I'm sorry, guy. Oh, no. Right. Rock Slide. I don't know if you'll have the Power Herb, and if you do, we're toast. Forgot about that, actually. Although I've got an idea. Yes, we won! Yes! No! Yes, we finally won! we finally won! When I've got you, and I've got Hop, and I've got Charizard beside me, I feel there's no limit to how strong I can become. It's just like I told you before. There's truly no limit when it comes to Pokemon. We're all going to have a champion time. Oh wow, that was so tough. The greatest battle of the Battle Tower is over. But at least since it was between you and me, no, since it was between your team and mine, we managed to make it one brilliant match. Champion, I hope this isn't the last time I get to meet you in battle. Keep challenging me, so that I can keep reaching even greater heights. Anticlimactic reward, 2 battle points. Congratulations on the fine job defeating Leon in the Master Ball tier. We have a special ribbon for the Pokemon in your party. Good work in there. The Battle Tower is ready whenever you are. So as she said, we get ribbons as well for doing all this. So now we have the Master Ribbon. I don't think all of them. I think it's only the ones. Yeah, only the ones that took part in the final battle. So that wasn't what I wanted to do. So yeah, that's it. Everything is all said and done. But I kind of feel bad. We never really showed off Nemesis at all. So why don't we find a Dynamax battle and use Nemesis? It's the least we can do. So maybe something I don't care what level, just as long as we see Nemesis in action, because it's not fair. The other 5 have at least even one shot. Even Midnight got a chance to shine, and I say even. Midnight's not weak. It's just a glass cannon, and we know how bad glass cannons can be when it comes to setup. So, one last hurrah for Nemesis. And I forgot to say, shoutouts to you, Ruination. You were the MVP. Well, you were all the MVP, but you're the one that won us the 5. That's a bit of a far cry. That's a bit too much to ask for Nem. That would have been great if it was Ruination that had to kind of have one last attack. See, if I knew I wasn't going to use Nemesis in the Battle Tower, I would have done this first. Because Nemesis seems kind of anticlimactic. Oops. It would also be great if we found a shiny. Yeah, sorry Sneasel, I've got bigger fish to fry. Apparently Sneasel was just like, who said anything about you leaving? You're staying right here. Yeah, it's for your sake that we're leaving, Sneasel. So, I think... Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Nemesis and Steelwing. I already know how scary you can be. And our Steelwing knows how scary Nemesis can be. Nemesis was such a good Pokemon. Remember when it evolved? When she just evolved? And literally nothing stood up to Nemesis's wrath. It was amazing. Every time I say Nemesis, I want to say stars as well. There we go. G-Max sent the Scorch. We haven't seen you since battling Kabu. I can't remember Efto because he doesn't always Gigantamax. None of them really did. So let's see what G-Max Protect does apparently. What G-Max Inferno does. Cool name by the way, such a cool name. I'm not crazy about G-Max Fireball. It could have been named something different, but you know, it's not me that named it. What? That Soul Rock actually did something that's not Cosmic Power? Yeah, must be the finale. So, at this point, there'll be no sense of... I don't know, no sense of, not really much of a difference, really, because I'm going to start a new series on Friday when Fire Red and Leaf Green come out. But until then, it will just really be Pokemon Snap videos that's on the channel. I have no other plans for the series anytime soon, except for Coliseum and now Fire Red Leaf Green. So those will be the next 2 series I do on the channel if Coliseum comes out anytime soon. And besides, we'll have time because whilst we start off Fire Red and Leaf Green, we'll still be continuing and perhaps even finishing Pokemon Snap. Because Pokemon Snap, we've just uploaded the Golden episode. So we should have about like 20 or so episodes left, maybe? So, yeah. With one door closes, another opens after all. Today's Sunday the 22nd. So it's only a few days where I'm focusing solely on Pokemon Snap. There we go. Nemesis got her final hurrah, like everyone else. So yeah, that's all I'll say about that for now, because it's sad to say, we're finished. There's nothing else for it. There's nothing else. In fact, before I go, I just want to have a look at the team one last time and make a curry. And this is my main file, so we have all the stuff we need and then some. We have come such a long way. Cinders being our starter, Steel Wing being the first catch, Nemesis actually being quicker to find than we thought, Richter, who went from having weak moves to viable, Ruination, I remember being difficult to catch, or rather the other ones were difficult to catch, and Midnight, taking a bit of time to evolve. Got there eventually. I would love a photo with all the team members, just to kind of say goodbye to the series. I'll do it later. Let's make a curry, and I will, after the episode's done, I will get a photo of everyone. There we go. We're going to use the best of the best. Don't want to use any berries that there are only one of. Oh, that is pretty brave using a Rindo berry. I use that competitively, so I need to make sure I've got a healthy supply of them. I wasn't really going to use the Quartlocks, we have so many. Use a Lumberry. Very colourful. Very nutritious. Let's make the best dang curry we can possibly do. Right. Where's the noise? There it is. The wee. And plus, Midnight and Ruination are happy. This won't be 4-star, but it would certainly be 3-star. Oops. It's overflowed. Maybe not so much anymore. I hear Cinders. That was all the energy from the team put into that. This is going to be the best dang curry we have ever had. Yeah, big curry too. 6 clouds, 1 for each of the team members. Verdict? Awesome. Oh, got 4-star. Okay. Yeah, everyone's scattered. Yeah, I'll worry about that later. I'll get the photo. Oh, nice. Nemesis leveled up. Good for you, Nem. You deserved it. Anyways, I think it's time we call the series to a close. We're gonna go to the Isle of Armor so we can see Cinders. So, one last time, thank you all so much for watching today's video, this whole series, and the adventures of Cinders, the Cinder Race. If you enjoyed it, then please like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Also check out my Twitter, I'm active on and a regular. The same name as the channel, it's Cinder Race. Link to that's on the channel itself. Anything else to say to close off the series, Cinders? Yeah, I agree. So, thank you all so much for watching today's video and this entire series, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See you all then.